Hi guys, welcome back. If you have been following us through our dealing with the mental aspect of being injured, we talked about that in the very first one, that we've got these 5 aspects here: denial, anger, bargaining, emotional lows and acceptance. Today we're at number 4. We're talking about dealing with the emotional lows. For those of you that are joining us for the first time, I'm Chaz. I'm the principal therapist at Corrective Kinesiology. You can find us on the web, www.corrective-kinesiology.co.uk. We offer in-clinic and online exercise rehabilitation and corrective exercise to get you back to where you need to be. Alrighty then, let's go into our emotional low today. Now, it can take an incredibly long time, particularly at the moment, to try and get an appointment with your GP or with an NHS physiotherapist when you're injured. Okay, that's not because they don't care, it's because we've been dealing with the COVID thing and resources have been stretched all over the place. But it does take a bit of time. And what I find when people come across to myself and come into clinic, is they're letting themselves get low with this. They're letting their emotions drop down into their boots. I hear things like, "Oh, I'm never going to get back to training," or "Oh, it's been so long now, I'll never be where I once was." Well, hey, one of the biggest mistakes people make is the massive underestimating of just how long it takes to recover from an injury. So let's just take a really simple muscular tear. If you're going to have an injury, that's the one to have, really simple to get over. Assuming there are no complications with that at all, to get you back into your kind of full training, you're talking about 4 to 5 weeks. And that's a really simple thing. Some of the major traumas, when we start to talk about full tendon ruptures, full muscle tears, some of this stuff can take up to 2 years to get you back to full training. So don't go licking your wounds too much and get too low down if you have not got a particularly complicated challenge. And the reason these things take so long is the body has to go through a whole series of things to repair and recover your injury. There is a separate video on that we talk about how the body heals. But really quickly, the first thing it has to do is clear away all of the damaged tissue. Once it's cleared that away, it then needs to lay down fresh tissue, repair that site if you will. And then the third phase is it needs to make that strong enough, and that takes time, to get you to utilise that area of injury site fully with your full training. And that can take ages. So don't get too low about that duration of time. Just know that with the right guidance and the right work, you can get fit. So, first thing you need to do is get a diagnosis of what you are carrying. What is the injury? Put up with a little bit of a weight if you need to. Go to the GP. GPs are always going to be a little bit cautious. It's not their area of expertise, but of course they're doctors, they're very good. And you may get an 8-week, 10-week recovery forecast from them. If you come into more specialised clinics like ourselves or some of the physiotherapy clinics, the sports therapy clinics out there, with our knowledge we can probably, not guarantee it, but we can probably reduce that just slightly and guide you back into training. So you need to get that diagnosis and then we can get on top of it. Now, the other thing that takes us into an emotional low is when I tell my patients, look, this is going to take you 12 to 14 weeks to get back to training. By the time we get to week 3, they're already saying, my God, it's been months already and I don't feel like I've got anywhere. I get that. You want to get out running, you want to get back in the gym, you want to get back on your bike. Of course, that feels like forever. So the first thing I ask my patients to do is diarise it. Let's get it in the diary. Let's write down the date. Let's write what we could do on that day. And then update your diary on a weekly basis. I get them to do that each time they come into clinic, or ask them to do it when they get home. And note down and look at that progress. So when you're having a bit of it's just forever and I don't seem to be getting anywhere, if you look back, you might have come to me and you were on crutches. You couldn't even weight bear. And here we are 3 weeks down the line, and you know what? You're walking over to your diary without crutches. That's a huge progress. And allow that to lift you emotionally. So diarise where you are and accept that it's going to take some time to get you back. But if you follow the program, you follow the guidance, we will get you back and fit and strong. So don't let yourself get beaten up about it. Keep your motivation up. You will get back to your sport. You will get back recovered. It just takes time, and it just takes a little bit of dedication. So that's it. That's the emotional low phase. Look forward to seeing you again coming in for the acceptance phase. But until then, guys, take care of yourselves, stay fit, and we'll see you soon. Bye-bye.